Scott Hamilton was a fierce Olympic competitor who arguably revolutionized figure skating. In the decades since his Olympic win, Hamilton's love for the sport has never waned. Long before the Milano Cortina Winter Olympics commenced, a 25-year-old skater named Scott Hamilton took the top spot on the podium in Sarajevo. Best known for winning the gold medal at the 1984 Winter Olympics and performing breathtaking backflips during skating performances, Hamilton was a breakout star like few others. In 1990, Scott Hamilton made history with another achievement. The former U.S. Olympian's impressive figure skating skills, from his speed to his technique, were already widely praised by fans. But his legacy became official when he was inducted into multiple Halls of Fame. The American figure skater entered not only the U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame, but he became part of the U.S. Figure Skating Hall of Fame and the World Figure Skating Hall of Fame as well. How does he do it?
The normal things, good coach, years of practice, strength, agility, natural born talent, not to mention modesty.
While the World Figure Skating Hall of Fame is one of the most impressive organizations an athlete like Hamilton can be a part of, in 2025, the three-time Hall of Famer was inducted into a lesser-known organization. However, it's an organization that holds special significance for Hamilton. The U.S. Olympic gold medalist is an Ohio native, and he was honored in 2025 by a college near his hometown when Bowling Green State University added him to their own Hall of Fame. He also received an honorary degree from the university in 1994. After he won the gold at the 1984 Olympics, Hamilton formed his own touring production. After participating in the Ice Capades for 2 years, the former U.S. figure skating team member and his manager, Bob Kane, created Scott Hamilton's American Tour. The show, which they later renamed Stars on Ice, consisted of a small group of professional figure skaters, Hamilton included, that put on both solo and group performances. On the show's website, Hamilton explained the mission of the tour. "We wanted to create a show that was all about skating. We believe our fans would appreciate sophisticated skating, cutting-edge costumes, and challenging choreography." Stars on Ice, which won multiple Emmy Awards, was a way for Hamilton to continue to hone his figure skating skills and showcase his talents outside of a competition setting. In 2001, the gold medalist stepped down from his post at Stars on Ice after 15 years, telling the Denver Post at the time that he wanted to shift gears for a bit.
And now after 15 years, I'm getting ready to leave the nest. But that's the way life is, isn't it? Nothing lasts forever.
On a 2024 episode of the podcast The Storytellers, Hamilton reflected on his time with Stars on Ice, noting how much he appreciated getting to push himself creatively as a performer.
The stuff I got to explore, just musically, was just spectacular.
Hamilton is no stranger to being on camera. And no, we're not only talking about televised figure skating competitions. The superstar athlete, like many others, has popped up on TV and in film in small roles. He was unseen caller on Frasier, appeared briefly on Roseanne, and appeared as a character on King of the Hill. Hamilton also made a brief appearance in the 2007 ice skating comedy Blades of Glory as a sports anchor.
We're going straight up the ass of the competition, Scott. Woo! Woo!
Shortly after Hamilton's brief appearance on Roseanne, the former U.S. Olympic figure skater put his skating skills to use when he competed on the 1996 television special Battle of the Sexes on Ice. Then in 2009, Hamilton dove headfirst into the world of reality TV competition when he appeared on The Apprentice. Though he was the second person eliminated, he later said that he wasn't too torn up about how things played out on the show. If there's one show fans shouldn't expect to see him on, it's Dancing with the Stars. As Hamilton told Parade in 2026, "I've turned it down 9 times. The biggest problem is I can't dance." Hamilton has overcome a great deal of adversity in his life, with health challenges that began when he was a young child. He was sick for years before doctors eventually discovered he had an intestinal disorder called Shwachman-Diamond syndrome that stunted his growth. The ice skating legend also faced health issues as an adult. In 1997, he was diagnosed with testicular cancer and subsequently underwent chemotherapy. Dealing with cancer could have understandably slowed the athlete down, but Hamilton remained optimistic and focused on his career. After he shared his cancer diagnosis and eventually revealed that he was in remission, Hamilton told the New York Times simply, "I don't want illness or this episode to stop me from skating." Less than a decade later, in 2004, he underwent surgery for a benign pituitary brain tumor that reemerged in 2010 and again in 2016. After the tumor came back for the third time, though, Hamilton decided against another surgery. In a 2025 interview with People, he gave an update on his health and revealed that he was simply going to live with it until it began affecting him. "I'm living fully, living healthy, living without restriction." After achieving the absolute pinnacle of success in his professional life, Hamilton found happiness in his love life as well when he married his wife Tracy Hamilton in 2002. Following Scott's testicular cancer diagnosis, the Hamiltons initially feared they would be unable to conceive naturally. Yet in 2003, the couple was thrilled to become first-time parents. Scott and his wife now share 4 kids together, 2 biological children, brothers Aiden and Max, and 2 adopted children, biological siblings Jean-Paul and Eveline. Following the devastating earthquake that hit Haiti in 2010, Tracy headed to the country to volunteer. There she met Jean-Paul and Eveline, who were orphaned by the natural disaster. After a few years and many trips to Haiti, the Hamiltons eventually formally adopted the siblings.
I realized that, I was being given information that this is going to be something special in your life.
As Scott, who himself was adopted as a baby, told People in 2024, "It took 3 profound instances of divine intervention for us to make that happen, but they're now our son and daughter, and they've been that way for nearly 10 years. The family of 6 lives in Tennessee, where they enjoy a quiet life out of the spotlight. Although he focused on his family, he still made time for the other love of his life, figure skating." As if being an Olympic gold medalist and World Figure Skating Hall of Fame inductee weren't impressive enough, Hamilton added more accomplishments to his diverse resume when he released his first book in 1999. Aptly titled "Landing It: My Life on and Off the Ice," the book details the ups and downs of his personal story. Yet, much like his figure skating career, the legendary Olympian wasn't content to stop at just one literary achievement. A decade later, Hamilton published The Great 8, How to Be Happy Even When You Have Every Reason to Be Miserable. His follow-up to Landing It further illustrated his positive outlook in life. The former U.S. Olympic figure skater then put out his third book, a self-help book called Finish First, Winning Changes Everything, in 2018. 2 years later, the father of 4 released a book for kids called Fritzy Finds a Hat, a gentle tale to help talk with children about cancer. Musician Brad Paisley illustrated the book.
Cancer seems like a pretty scary word, but I'm here to tell you that it's been about 24 years since I had cancer.
As Hamilton told People ahead of the release of Fritzy Finds a Hat, the book was inspired by his own cancer diagnosis as well as his mother, who died of cancer when he was 18. On top of all his other achievements, Hamilton found success in yet another venue, this time as a host and sports analyst. In 2006, Hamilton appeared on a figure skating competition show on Fox called Skating with Celebrities. For this program, the Hall of Fame figure skater dusted off his vocal cords rather than his skates to host the reality series alongside American sports commentator and 2-time Olympic gold medalist swimmer Summer Sanders. Similar to Dancing with the Stars, Skating with Celebrities combined professional skaters and celebrities with varying degrees of skating experience. The reality competition show featured 6 professional figure skaters and 6 celebrities. Skating with Celebrities only lasted for 1 short season, although 4 years later, ABC would give the format another try and launch DWTS spin-off Skating with the Stars, which also lasted 1 season. Ahead of the show's premiere, Hamilton told TVGuide.com that he was excited for audiences to watch, saying, "It delivers on every level. If you want to see a lot of people falling down and bumping and bruising, there's enough of that. And if you want to see good skating, it delivers too. It's really kind of broad." Figure skating at the Olympics means being on a stage for the world to see. And following his stints at the Winter Games, Hamilton continued to use his platform for good, creating a nonprofit to benefit people living with cancer. In 2015, Hamilton started a foundation for cancer research called CARES, which stands for Cancer Alliance for Research, Education, and Survivorship. The foundation's logo, an upside-down ribbon, is a nod to the retired U.S. figure skater's iconic backflips on ice. As part of the CARES organization, Hamilton hosts a yearly fundraiser called Scott Hamilton and Friends. The charity event raises money to research glioblastoma, a type of brain cancer. Over the years, the show has featured performances by popular musicians including Kevin Cronin of REO Speedwagon, Jason Derlotka of Journey, and Maren Morris. And that's not all. Figure skaters, including a number of Olympic medalists, skate to said performances. As Hamilton told figure skaters online in 2021, "The live music component, familiar songs, and the skaters, just the athleticism and the beauty and the speed and the power. To combine those 2 elements makes it so unique to anything else out there." Hamilton's days of skating in the Winter Games are long behind him, but he's still very much involved with the Olympics. He's an alumni ambassador for the Special Olympics and has sat on the board of directors for Special Olympics International for over 2 decades. The sports organization is clearly one that is near and dear to Hamilton's heart. In an open letter to Eunice Kennedy Shriver, the founder of the Special Olympics, Hamilton expressed how much her impact means to him. Hamilton has also sponsored athletes who otherwise couldn't afford to compete in the Special Olympics. In 2015, he made sure Haiti would be represented at the Special Olympics by paying for the 26-member team's flight to the World Summer Games in Los Angeles. Hamilton said at the time, "It just sort of felt organic to us since we are so committed to and attached to and in love with Haiti and the people of Haiti, with Haitian-born people as members of our family. If we can do it, why wouldn't we?" Since 2002, Hamilton has shared his expert commentary with the world as a figure skating analyst and correspondent for NBC. Before that, he was doing the same at CBS. So when it was time for the Milano Cortina Winter Games, you better believe he returned to his post at NBC. The 2026 Olympics marks the 10th time he has covered the Olympics from the sidelines rather than on the ice. Hamilton is no longer the lead analyst for NBC. Since 2018, the always stunning duo of Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir have shared that title. But he is still a part of the team. And while his role may have changed, Hamilton's enthusiasm sure hasn't.
I never thought I'd see a quadruple axel in my lifetime. It's 4.5 revolutions with a forward takeoff off an edge. Hello? Impossible?
After he arrived in Italy in 2026 to watch the U.S. Olympic figure skating team, he posted a couple of photos on Instagram and wrote, "Today marks my first 2026 Olympic appearance on the Today Show here in Milan. We're all looking forward to see what excitement the Olympics has to offer." In an interview with Nashville's WSMVR ahead of the 2026 Winter Games, the Olympic gold medalist and 4-time world champion gushed about how much the Olympics mean to him, saying, "I love the sport. It's given me everything I have. It's everything that I am. It all roots back to getting on the ice."